If you're the owner of a CPG or e-commerce brand, don't scroll because you might need this for upcoming Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I'm gonna give you our tier list for short form content strategies to make sure that you are doing the best that you can do on social media this holiday season. All right, so here it is. Here's the tier list. I would put S tier, best possible strategy, as problem solution demo videos. So these videos just show exactly what the problem is that your product solves, and it shows exactly how your product solves that problem very quickly, 10, 15 seconds max, and that's all the video is. We do this a lot with the brands that we work with, and it seems to drive the most sales and conversions because it's quick. People are just scrolling all day long and they see exactly what your product is. There's no questions about it. It's very clear. And so if they're interested in buying and they're ready to buy, then that's what they do. The next A tier strategy, I would put hook variations or first frame testing. So this is when you always are trying different hooks. So you might try a different upper third text. You might try figuring out what to put as your first few frames. Maybe you put a person, maybe you put the product, maybe you put something really intriguing or interesting. So I would definitely say that this is a must do. All right, the next one, I would put testimonials and reaction clips as the third tier, B tier. The reason why I don't think that that's as good as product demos is because depending on who's doing the testimonial or who's doing the reaction, you may or may not get good engagement on it. So if you can be really, really good with your community outreach and you're making sure you're messaging the right creators all the time, then you can leverage that and maybe that would be a higher tier. But if you're just kind of randomly getting collaborations and not really thinking about who you're working with, then it's probably not gonna work as well. All right, next up, C tier, we're gonna put trend-based videos. Hopping on trends can definitely get you a lot of views, and that's always nice, but a lot of those views are gonna be just there for the trend. They're not really interested in your product. So definitely good for some exposure, but not necessarily gonna always actually lead to conversions. And the final tier, all the way at the bottom, are over-edited cinematic ads. So these can look really cool and maybe they would do really well on TV or maybe as a YouTube advertisement, but they're just not gonna do as well on short form content because if you're getting too artistic, people are not gonna know what your product is. They're gonna scroll away before you get a chance to actually show them what problem your product solves and how you can help them with that. So there it is. There's the tier list for short form content for consumer packaged goods, and hopefully that'll help you this holiday season.